What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with another Euro 2020 qualifiers video, this time for the contest between Poland and Israel. Now, in this game, as soon as I saw the starting lineup, I was so hyped. This game was I think this was the most entertaining game today of the Euro 2020 qualifiers, at least of the three that I watched, just because, guys, the starting lineup, finally, Piątek and Lewandowski play together, and it worked so freaking well. 4-4-1-1 was the formation for Poland, or for this Polska side. Krzysztof and Klik in the midfield with Zielinski, Grosicki, and right below the striker spot, right in that little center forward spot, men like Krzysztof Piątek, and then men like Robert Lewandowski playing striker. And guys, Piątek getting the first goal, Lewandowski getting a penalty on the second, Grosicki getting the third, and of course Kadzior, I think Kadzior is how you say it, the substitute, getting the fourth and final goal in this game. Poland looked so much better in this game than I think I have ever seen them. And it's really, weird to talk about that in general, but they absolutely destroyed Israel in just about, not only offensively, but defensively as well. There was no chance of Israel playing in that 5-3-2 formation to even counterattack on. Like, it just didn't work for them at all. It looked so disgruntled and weird. And with that, it just made it so enjoyable to watch, because realistically we got to watch the best of what Poland has going forward. We got to watch the best of the attack. We got to watch the best of what would be the talents of Lewandowski and Piątek together. These are two shooters, if you will, guys that are just pure strikers. They are facilitators as well. Lewandowski is kind of a complete package, but Piątek is still sort of developing that game. So him working with Lewandowski firsthand in these game type situations makes it so much more enjoyable to actually watch them play together. And really, it was a joy to watch. Like, just Polska in general were beautiful to watch in this game. Piątek specifically, I thought, played out of his mind, getting to actually roam across in the channels. Him and Lewandowski were changing essentially who was at the top and who was at the bottom frequently, because they would get stuck in possession and they would essentially have to run channels, diagonal runs, maybe come to the ball a bit more, stuff like that, and they did it so well. And now Lewandowski's goal, I know he didn't get a goal from open play. I think he did get an assist, but Piątek getting that goal from open play. I love how Lewandowski's now, I think he's on a scoring run. I think he has like 4 in the last 4 qualifiers. I think he's definitely the Group G leader in terms of goals for Poland. I think Piątek has to be up there as well. If I'm not mistaken, he scored 2 on his opener for Euro 2020 qualifiers. It was either that or it was with the UEFA Nations League. I can't quite remember. But just the fact that they're actually going to take the shot and play these two together, even Zielinski as well playing in that right mid position, it just adds so much hope to the utter potential that this Poland side has. And not to take away anything from Israel, I feel like they at least tried to get back into this game. I think they did have a shot as well in the second half where they could have got into goal, but it just never really worked. I apologize for yawning, by the way. It just never really worked out for Israel in this contest. You knew from the get-go, like the way that this Poland team was set up, that they were ready to just go all-out attack in terms of going at them. I'm trying to think of another Polish striker that's off the top of my head that would like work really well in this formation, but I just can't think of it. Oh, Milik. Yeah, Milik. What is it? Artur's Milik. I think he came into the game for Piątek to sort of roam around that same position that he was doing with Lewandowski. So, Poland has so much depth in attack. It's growing in midfield as well. I feel like this Poland side, they're not necessarily getting younger per se, but at the same time, they could definitely continue to, develop and make some noise for what would be a very hyped Euro 2020. I feel like Euro 2020, with all the qualifiers and all the summer play in general, the UEFA Nations League especially, has added to the fuel of the fire of how big the Euros are going to be, because it's going to be one amazing ride, I feel like, overall, in terms of tournament play in general, in terms of quality of tournament play, because we're going to get the best of the best teams that make it there, and the best of the best teams to essentially play in general. But You guys should let me know your thoughts on Poland versus Israel. Just to go over a few statistics, Poland dominated possession. They dominated shots on target. I think it was like 11 shots on target in this game. 21 or 22 shots in total, something of that number. Israel at least had 6 with 2 on target, so they had something that they could go forward with in this game. They had, I think it was like 1 or 2 corners where they at least got to that ball first, getting over the likes of Glick and Bednarek, who have been actually pretty solid in defense. But nonetheless, Poland get a victory 4-0 in match day 4 of the Euro 2020 qualifiers. Another 3 points in the bag, and another win to look forward to as we get closer to the Euro 2020 tournament, which comes next summer. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your guys' thoughts on Krzysztof Piątek and Lewandowski finally starting together, playing together, both of them getting on the scoreboard as well in the 4-0 win. I'm really happy for it. I'm excited for it. I know the next qualifiers are all the way in October, so that's a little sad. We won't get to see them play with each other for a while. But nonetheless, it was utterly enjoyable while we got it. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and peace.